Can you hear me okay at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Healis. We're here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not you've committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain the same up until the state attorney's office proves the case against you, beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the public defender's office for you this morning. If you are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your lawyer know who you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. And you also have the right to remain silent, so I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded. There is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. You were either arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I'm going to determine today whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there is any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. I'd like everyone to raise your right hand at this time so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Leah Banfield.
Yeah.
Can I have your date of birth?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Your date of birth?
4/29/1986.
Okay, you were here today for a petty theft and a dealing in stolen property. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
She has no history on her.
Is it possible you get my bond lower?
Okay. Did you hear everything I just said before we started court?
Yeah.
Okay, did you? All right, because part of what I said is that's what we're here for today. There's
Yes,
not,
yes, ma'am.
okay, there's not one person sitting in there who doesn't want a lower bond. You got it?
Yes.
All right, I have an address for you on Parkport Street in Hudson. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
18 years.
Okay, do you have a job?
Yeah, clean houses.
Okay. All right, the state said that you had no prior criminal record, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a $50 bond on each case, okay? We're going to see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wait, we have two separate dates. Sorry, one case is December 13th at 9 o'clock, and the other case is December 20th at 8:30. You have two court dates because one's a misdemeanor and one's a felony.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Marie Sorelli. Can I have your date of birth?
March 28, 1963.
You were here today for a violation of probation. There's probable cause for your arrest. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner on November 18th. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the public defender's office. There's no bond on that violation of probation, so we're going to hold you no bond until you appear back in front of Judge Merritt on December 20th. Is that Judge Merritt, December 20th at 8:30?
8:30.
Okay, what's a Judge Merritt warrant signed on his behalf by Judge Toner because he wasn't available? There's a go with that.
Yes, Your Honor, this case does need to go to Merritt.
December 23rd.
Okay, so it's Monday, December 23rd at 9? At 9 o'clock. We'll see you back to court then, okay?
The 20th to the 23rd, Your Honor.
It's the 23rd, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Latasha Dennis.
Dennis Letitia Dennis.
Okay, can I have your date of birth?
Latasha. 2/4/1982.
You are here today for failure to deliver a hired vehicle. Your bond amount is currently $2,000. There's probable cause for your arrest, and it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on April 15th. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. The current bond is $2,000. Does the state have a significant prior record that would cause that to be increased? Or?
Give me 1 moment, Your Honor. She's got a dropped battery 2015, no prosecuting theft in 2015, a withholding in 2010 for a fraudulent check, withhold 2006 for resisting without.
All right, that's good. I have an address for you on Sheffield Road in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
No, ma'am. My name I live at 21274 Canal Drive, Brooksville, Florida,
All right, how-
34601.
Very good. How long have you lived there?
A year and a half.
All right, do you have a
I ain't
job?
lived in Sheffield
Do you have a
for
job?
like 8 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yeah, I'm on disability. I broke my leg, so they got me 7 months temporary disability.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep your bond the same, and we'll see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on 1 second. There was another one for Letitia, if we can bring her back up. Let's see this one. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There's also another charge for you for providing a false name to law enforcement. That bond's going to stay the same as well. And why does she have two different?
Why can I not get mine
That's a
reduced,
misdemeanor.
ma'am?
Because you have a prior record, so I'm not willing to reduce it, but I'm not going to increase it either. So it's just going to stay the same. And we'll see you back for that case on December 13th at 9 a.m. And we've appointed the public defender on both of your cases, okay?
All right, and those prior records, those charges have been dropped. I never was charged with none of those. If they look at it and say, I have not really been in trouble, those I was charged with, but they was dropped.
Okay, I'll have your public defender look into it, okay? Who was before that? Marie Sorelli? Okay, is Ms. Sorelli still there?
Ma'am.
All right, your court date is the same day, but apparently it's at 1:15 in the afternoon, okay? Just wanted to let you know.
It's on the 23rd at 1:15.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Crystal Harmon? Can I have your date of birth?
2995.
Okay, you're here today because you didn't go to court in front of Judge Merritt on November 15th for a burglary of conveyance. Your bond amount is $10,000. He wants you held in that bond amount until you go back to see him on December 10th at 8:30 in the morning. So we're going to keep that the same. Did you already have the public defender representing you?
I had a lawyer,
Okay, who is that?
John Cruz.
Okay, so that's regional counsel, so we'll make sure regional counsel is still appointed on your case, and we'll see you back to court on December 10th. Victoria Monge? Can I have your date of birth?
February 9, 1984.
You're here today for possession of controlled substance. Your current bond amount is $5,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's date.
That's when she has a withhold 2018 for battery and adjudication 2017 possession of paraphernalia, withhold 2016 for petty theft, and another drop battery in 2003.
Okay, I have an address in Stansboro, in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Correct.
How long have you lived there?
Since February.
Do you have a job?
Yes. Instacart. It's personal shopping.
Okay. All right, I'm going to keep your bond amount the same. We'll see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you.
Shanita Nathan? Can I have your date of birth?
12/27/78.
All right, you were here today for a violation of probation. There's no bond on that violation of probation, and it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on August 16th. We're going to hold you no bond until you appear in front of him on December 10th at 8:30 in the morning. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office, and we'll see you back to court then, okay? Thank you. Ashley Nichols? Can I have your date of birth?
10/7/84.
All right, you are here today for a violation of community control. There's no bond on that until you go back in front of, I don't know what judge, December 20th at 8:30. So that's Judge Toner. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. We'll keep you held no bond. Someone will come out to see you soon, and your court date is December 20th at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you.
Danielle Stinson?
Ladies, stop talking.
Can I have your date of birth?
3/15/91.
All right, you are here today for a failure to appear in front of me on April 4th of this year for possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia. It looks like, did you have something going on in Hillsborough, and that's why?
No, I live in Hillsborough, so I told my public defender, I showed up to the first court date in front of you, and I kept telling my public defender I don't live in Hernando. I just came here to pick up my kids. My license was suspended, and I didn't want to risk it. I called him and I let him know, but he told me that I had already had a warrant. I just had a baby. I've been pregnant.
Okay,
so
what's going on in Hillsborough? Why were you in the Hillsborough County Jail?
because I had a warrant here.
Okay, that's the only reason? Okay, do you want to resolve this today? You have 4 days in. I'll give you credit for the 4 days that you have in.
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking this plea today that you're giving up the right to go to trial?
What's the plea? I'm sorry, I didn't.
You get 4 days jail and you already did 4 days.
Okay, yes.
Do you understand that by taking this plea today you're giving up the right to go to trial?
Yes, I do.
Okay, giving up the right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, with regard to this possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia, how do you plead? You can plead no contest.
No contest.
Accept your plea of no contest, find it's freely and voluntarily entered. On the possession of paraphernalia, you'll be adjudicated guilty and sentenced to 4 days in the Hernando County Jail. Give you credit for the 4 days that you have in. You will have the fines and court costs assessed against you. For the possession of marijuana, that'll be a withhold with fines and court costs, and that should clear up both of those, okay?
Thank you. So what does that mean? I'm sorry.
The cost of incarceration for those 4 days as well. All right. Did I get all the females?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Shane Brannon. Can I have your date of birth?
6/18/88.
All right, you are here today for a sexual battery on a victim under the age of 12. There's 2 counts of that. Lewd and lascivious molestation, victim under the age of 12, and displaying obscene materials to a child. Currently, it's no bond due to the allegations. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Sure. Can I have a phone call also?
I'll make sure you get a phone call today. Appoint the public defender's office. Right.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. That was quick. 2019, domestic battery and a battery, both guilty. Driver's license expired more than 6 months, 2019. All these are in Polk County. Possession of marijuana, not more than 20 grams, 2017. Possession of paraphernalia, 2017. Let's see. Dwell is dismissed in 2016, but there was a guilty to a Dwellis in 2016. That's in Hillsborough County. Possession of marijuana, 2016 in Hillsborough. And possession of alprazolam in 2007, and possession of felony cannabis in 2007, and then a bunch more drug charges in 2006.
Okay, very good. All right, sir, what we're going to do is I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim. In this case, his initials are TB. No contact with that victim whatsoever. You're not going to get out of jail right now because you're not eligible for bond on count 1 and count 2, so you're being held no bond on those 2 counts. Count 3 is going to be $10,000. Count 4 is $5,000. I've appointed the public defender's office. Someone will be out there to see you soon. And you have a court date on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay. I've never had any charges in Hillsborough. You sure that ain't they're running me with somebody else?
Okay, maybe. You can talk to your lawyer about that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Michael Giovanazzi. Can I have your date of birth?
7/17/1984.
All right, you are here today for possession of methamphetamine, possession of controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia. There's 2 counts of those, and possession of a firearm by a felon. It looks like your bond amounts are about $27,000 right now. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
So she has an adjudications in 2018 for fraudulent use of credit card, fraudulent use of identification information. He has adjudication in 2018 for Dwellis 2 or more fires, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, possession of paraphernalia, possession of controlled substance, and no pros in 2015 for aggravated battery causing great bodily harm. Adjudication in 2015 for possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, possession of controlled substance 3 counts on that. Possession of paraphernalia and Dwillis. Adjudication 2013 for Dwillis. 2 more adjudication 2013 for possession of controlled substance and another Dwillis. Adjudication 2013 for petty theft, second offense. And 2012 he has 4 adjudications on 4 counts of battery. 2010 adjudication for resisting without. 2009 a withhold for expired license more than 6 months. And 2006 there was a null process and aggravated battery with deadly weapon, but he was adjudicated for burglary of a dwelling. This goes on if you want me to continue on it.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I would address you on Desert Sparrow Ave in Wikiwachi. Is that where you live?
That's my mom's address.
Is that where you live?
Just her part-time.
And where else do you live?
My child's girlfriend.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
Probably like 15, 20 years back and forth.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
Like home improvement, construction.
Okay. Count 1 is going to be 10,000. Count 2 is going to be 10,000. Count 3 is 2,000. Count 4 is 2,000. Count 5 is 30,000. I've appointed the public defender. We'll see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Robert Healis. Can I have your date of birth?
4/23/79.
Mr. Justin, Mr.
Church.
I'm sorry. I know this is a warrant, but I always like to go through and make sure everything is in the actual PC affidavit and the warrant. And what I'm missing has been redacted, and that's, I don't know why it got redacted, but what I'm missing is the victim's date of birth to make sure it's
I can get that for you, Judge.
okay. Well, I just need a date of birth. If someone can tell me.
Certainly, Your Honor.
When the victim needs to be a certain age, I need a date of birth.
Yes, Your Honor. Does the clerk have it up first, or it'll take me a second?
Okay.
I went ahead and closed the program.
All right, so you've been charged with 3 counts of sexual battery on a child under the age of 12 and lewd and lascivious molestation, 2 counts of that. There's no bond on these because of the allegations and because of the familial relationship with the child. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office.
All right. You got it? Just when I get to.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty
For the court's information, he already has an arraignment date in front of Judge Mary Jr. on the 26th of November.
Okay.
The dates of offense are 1/29/2010 through 6/25.
That makes more sense. I was
Yep.
just going to say the date is 2002, and this is not adding up. Okay.
Late report, Your Honor.
All right, gotcha. All right, that all makes sense now. All right. Where were you? I believe I already appointed the public defender.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I've appointed the public defender. Counts 1, 2, and 3. You are not going to get bond on those. You're held no bond on those. Counts 4 and 5, I'll set about at $10,000 each. We're going to see you back to court on November 26th at 9 o'clock in the morning in front of Judge Merritt, okay?
Well, can we make sure there's no victim contact?
Oh, yes, no
Part of the
victim
bond.
contact. I believe the victim's initials are here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That concludes my business, if I may be excused.
Oh, yes, sir.
Thank you.
And P is the initials. I'm sorry? Well, I don't think I need one because he's not getting out of custody right now.
Right.
James Miller.
Deal with that at a later
Yes, sir.
time.
Can I have your date of birth?
75.
You are here today for a violation of probation. And we also have a court date that you missed in front of Judge.
Turner.
Yes, thank you. Can't always read their signatures. And the bond on the failure to appear is $2,000. Actually, that was in front of me. Can't even read my own signature. So you missed a court date on a driving a suspended driver's license back on September 11th of this year for $2,000, and you also have the violation of probation. Do you want the public defender's office to help you out with these?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office. Normally, I would try to resolve the misdemeanor case today, but because you have a pending violation of probation, I'm not sure if it's in your best interest. So I want you to talk to a lawyer first, okay? So we're going to keep the bond the same. There's no bond on the violation of probation. We'll see you back December 13th at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the other case, we have December 13th at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay? And both the bonds remain the same.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Justin Morse? Did I miss one for Miller?
Hold on.
I think I did. All right, I'm sorry, can I see Mr.
Yeah,
Miller
sorry to
again? I
return.
have one more for him. All right, Mr. Miller, sorry about that. We also have a failure to return a rental property. All right, so we're going to keep that one at a $5,000 bond, find probable cause, appoint the public defender, and that's also on December 20th. Why is this other felony on a different date? Where was his other felony charge at? I think that was the... Wasn't it the 13th?
This felony warrant is attached to a misdemeanor.
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
So I have some charges on the 20th, correct, and then another 2 on the 13th?
Okay, so all his felonies are on the 20th. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. So your felonies, you have 2 felonies here. Both of them are going to be on December 20th, and your misdemeanor is on December 13th.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Justin Morse. Can I have your date of birth?
7/31/99.
All right, you are here today first for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant that I signed back in July for a reckless driving. The probation department is offering 60 days in order to clear that up today. But we also have an order of recommitment on a felony charge, and what that is saying is that the judge in that case feels like there's probable cause to believe that you committed other crimes while that charge was pending. So they want you held no bond until you appear back in front of the judge on December 20th. So with that being said, do you want to resolve your violation of probation today, or would you like to wait and talk to a lawyer first?
Would it have been ran concurrent with the time I had in Pasco County Jail? So I just came from there.
It would, but you're not getting out of jail because you still are going to be held without bond until December 20th for this felony case.
But I get time served for the misdemeanor, right? The EOP.
I mean, if we can confirm how much time you have in, and
Judge, he's been in custody.
137 days.
June 30th.
okay.
Total
So
142 in Pasco.
are we okay with clearing up the misdemeanor, or do you want to wait to do the felony first? I mean, we can do that today, but I mean, there's no rush. You're not going anywhere. If you want to talk to a lawyer about it first, I can bring it back next week and we can do it. So it's completely up to you.
Yeah, just wait till next week.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and I'm going to reset it for December 13th, but your lawyer can get you in front of me any day. So December 13th at 9 o'clock on the misdemeanor violation of probation, appoint the public defender, and on the felony, it's just an order of recommitment indicating he's to be held no bond until December 20th. Do you already have a public defender on the felony case?
I have a paperwork.
Who do you have?
Peyton Haslop.
Okay. Do you want him on your misdemeanor case as well, or did you want me to appoint the public defender?
I believe him and Matt Peeler are covering both the cases.
Okay. So we will not appoint the public defender, and we'll see you back to court on December 13th and 20th. Bruce Warren Washington. Can I have your date of birth?
9/28/97.
You were here today for possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, and a weapons offense. Your total bond is $21,000. There's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
No, I want a lawyer.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you want me to appoint you a lawyer?
Yeah.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. I see that you have an open case right now, 2019 MM3659. There's probable cause to believe that you committed a new crime while you were out on bond on a possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia. Based on that, I'm going to revoke your bond on that case. You're entitled to a bond. On these cases, I'm going to keep those bonds the same at $5,000, $1,000, and $15,000. We'll see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning for this case, okay? Richard Steinmeister. Have your date of birth?
7/29/77.
You are here for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner, so there's probable cause. He wants you held no bond until you appear back in front of him on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office and someone will be out to see you soon, okay? Richard Breton. Have your date of birth?
11/21/60.
You are here today because you have a case going on in front of Judge Toner for burglary of conveyance with battery and impersonating a law enforcement officer. So he wants you held on a $30,000 bond for those cases with a GPS monitor so that we can make sure, first of all, that you stay out of trouble, and secondly, we need you to go to court so that you can resolve these cases, okay? You have the public defender's office already, right?
No, I have a paid attorney.
Oh, okay, who do you have?
But, Darviana something, I don't know her last name, ma'am. It's a firm out of Newport Richie.
Okay.
But I was never charged with burglary. I think they got that and the charge mixed up because I was never charged with burglary.
Okay.
Because I seen that on the warrant and I was like, burglary. I was never charged in my life with burglary. So someone made a type error on the warrant because, there was never no burglary in my life.
Okay, well, you need to get in touch with your lawyer, okay? Because something happened and you and or your lawyer didn't appear for court on October 25th, and Judge Toner's not so happy about that. So we're going to...
Very true, because
Okay, you don't have to say why. Don't say why. You don't have to say anything else. It's okay. I don't want you to say anything that's going to get you in trouble, okay? So I'm going to keep the bond the same. If you do get out, you're going to be on a GPS monitor so we can keep track of you. And we'll see you back to court on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Ernest Watson. Hi, Mr. Watson. You still have cases pending here in Hernando, right? You haven't cleared those up yet?
Yes,
We did.
go for probation today, but
Okay, that's right. We ordered probation today by 3, but you got this thing going on in Orange County, which is a child support enforcement issue. They did a writ of bodily attachment against you, saying that you have a cash purge of $1,500, and they want you to pay that before you get out of jail. So, do you have any way to come up with $1,500?
I gotta get my brother number out my cell phone, but they say I can't get my number out my cell phone, so and my wife at work.
Okay, well, if you can come up with the $1,500, you can get out of jail. But if not, they're going to take you over to Orange County, and when you get to Orange County, you can ask them to reduce that amount, and then you still have to come back to Hernando County and clear up this probation issue.
Yeah, so once I get out of Orange County, just come back and go to the probation officer.
Yeah, you should really get here within 72 hours after finishing up your Orange County case. Get to probation over here, If you don't report within 72 hours, you could have another warrant over here for violation of probation.
Okay, you got them call up Orange County, tell them here.
Yes.
Alright,
Alrighty. Thank you.
thank you.